Breaking news. Tensions between the US and Iran reach a boiling point in this nighttime desert trontals.
The sun was setting over the turquoise waters of the Persian Gulf, but instead of a cool breeze, the air felt heavy with the heat of an impending storm. A massive US aircraft carrier, a floating fortress of steel and advanced technology, sliced through the waves with silent authority. Suddenly, the silence was shattered as radar screens flickered to life. Small, high-speed Iranian fast attack boats were closing in, weaving through the water like shadows. This was no longer just a naval maneuver, it was a digital explosion. Within minutes, drone footage of the encounter hit social media. On TikTok and X, Twitter, hashtags like WW3, US versus Iran, and Middle East crisis began to trend globally. Millions of people watched the high-stakes game of chicken from their palm-sized screens. The tension wasn't just on the water. In the skies, American B-52 bombers were placed on high alert, their engines roaring as a warning. In response, Iran released footage of its underground missile cities, hidden fortresses deep beneath the mountains, packed with kamikaze drones and ballistic missiles. Experts call this gray zone warfare. It's a battle of nerves where the weapons aren't just missiles, but also codes. Reports of cyber attacks surface daily, attempts to breach power grids and hack military satellites. Every notification on a smartphone brought a new wave of anxiety to the world. For now, the world watches and waits. The conflict remains a Cold War fought on digital screens and disputed borders.
Gear tight,
Everyone
weapons
is
hot,
hoping
let's
that
move.
this viral trend remains just that,
Clear left.
a trend,
Moving to extract.
and never
Team
escalates
mission is
into
go.
a reality
Board
that
up.
the world cannot turn off.
We're home. We're safe. Command, convoy's en route, ETA 10 minutes. Copy. Proceed as planned. Move! Get on the trucks now! Copy that, convoy is rolling out. Ammo up, we're Oscar Mike! Move it! Get these pallets secured on the trucks now! Speed down when you base it. Forklift, bring that crate up. Clear the ramp, moving in. Copy, pushing now. Lock it down tight, Jay. Let's go. Secure that crate. Forklift incoming. Clear the ramp, load it up. Lock that chain down tight, check the tension. Elevator sending, hold position. Radar ready, motor check complete. Systems nominal, launch sequence armed. Array deployed, calibrating now. Fueling at max pressure. Engine clear, ready for ops. Scramble! Move! Next line! Go! Take this! Pressure level holding.
Systems green.
Fuel flow steady, watch the pressure. Turbine clear, seals active.
In the sweltering heat of the Iranian desert, the silence is about to be shattered. An American F-15E Strike Eagle, deep in hostile territory, finds itself in the crosshairs. On its tail, a ghost from the past, the legendary F-14 Tomcat. Missiles roar from the sands as the sky ignites in the boneyard duel. A dance of death at supersonic speeds. In this arena, only the swiftest survive. The desert remains the final judge. Twilight over the Persian Gulf. The silence is shattered as the first strike begins, led by the invisible shadows of air superiority. Strategic targets are neutralized with surgical precision, silencing the enemy's eyes before they even know the threat is there. The skies are secured. The mission continues. Air superiority achieved. The Strait of Hormuz, a narrow choke point where global energy security meets the raw scale of modern naval power. At its heart, the Gerald R. Ford-class carrier strike group operates as a mobile fortress, projecting air and sea dominance across the horizon. Sophisticated electronic warfare and stealth capabilities ensure that any threat is identified and neutralized before it can close the distance. In these contested waters, presence is the ultimate deterrent, ensuring the flow of trade, one mission at a time. The horizon is quiet, but beneath the surface, the gears of power are turning. Every piece of gear, every calculation, leads to this moment. The tip of the spear is ready. Engage. When the call comes, the response is absolute. Speed, power, and precision. United States Marines. First to fight, always faithful.
Move it! Plane leaves in 10. Cargo secure. Next load. Gear prepped. Moving out. All right, lift on 3. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Next one, let's go. On it. Refuel line secure. Flow nominal. Comms array synced. All channels green.
Roger. Unit 45 in position.
Load the lead convoy onto the transport! Refuel complete. Jet is green. Comms check. Port status. Copy. Units in final position.